My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and doing really well. Today I'm viewing one of my favorite houses, which I've learned about this year. This is Xerjoff Zafar at a Perfumer. This is £270 for 50ml. The notes are rose, black pepper. The heart notes are louse, oud, neroli, white flowers. The base notes are cedar, vetiver, musk, and incense. Do we have our bottles of Zafar? Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. So this reminds me immediately of Urso, the white bottle which I reviewed. Harsh, metallic, aggressive, tinny, based upon a raw material which is a musk, and it's an accelerating musk called Kashmarin. And Kashmarin is solid, crystalline, ice-like at room temperature and has this minty, dry, tannin lift to it. It's so similar. This is harsh, and they're using wood raw materials and wood amber raw materials. Absolutely icy super Cephalus. Now Cephalus, I don't really like using it at all. And it's oriental, metallic, harsh wood. It's apparent in this. I'm quite surprised because I associated the ones I've tested, which are Naxos and the Alexander, I thought were incredible. And I sort of associated them with that style of perfumery, which is vanillin based and sweet and just really effervescent and soft. And this smells very unlike the Fragrance House, to be honest with you, but it's good to have lots of different types of perfumery. So this now is drying down to the white floral notes, which are the major raw materials, which absolutely you would have to soften this. So this needs to be softened and rounded at the bottom. Absolutely, there is a raw material called Obatcha in. And Obatcha smells of minty apples. It's an acetate, so it helps to extend and elevate through the formulation. But the Kashmarin is so apparent. It's kind of like what you're sort of left with. Powerful, strong, tinny, harsh. On to my final thoughts. I quite don't know how to feel about this, and I sort of feel a little bit disappointed because the other two I tested were superb and incredibly inspiring. This just feels completely separate, and it really smells like the Urso, but that one had some more naturals in to help soften, so it was a lot more softer. I'm really just smelling masses of Kashmarin and wood molecules, to be honest. It's a little bit unpalatable, I have to say, which is, I sort of was really excited about doing that one. So I'm gonna go through marks with you. The packaging, legal safe compliant, gets a 2 out of 2. The price, how much was it? Oh, it's $270 for 50ml. Oh, I think it's overpriced. How much was the other one? So the Urso, by the range I can't pronounce, that is for 100ml, $225. So the Urso is for 50ml is about 110. Let's make it round it up. This is 270 for 50ml. Really, they sort of smell, there may be sort of differences, the sort of raw materials put in, but primarily there's quite a similarity between the two. And the Urso it just sort of was drier and performed, it really sort of went for it in the sort of the dry metallic feel to it, whereas this sort of smells underwhelming compared to the other one. And in my mind, I think that the Urso performs better. So kind of this is over £100 more than the other one for sort of a similarity. So I think this is overpriced, unfortunately. I'm just so surprised. This, of course, is projecting, and this is long lasting, so that gets a 2 out of 2. That's a 5. No, I got a 4, but I think it's way overpriced, actually, comparing the two to each other. I would get the two fragrances and I would try them, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Do I like it? I don't like this at all, and it's really disappointing when the other two have got one of the highest marks of this year, and I thought were amazing. One got a 10, one got a 9.5. This I'm going to mark a 7 out of 10. I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's overpriced, and comparing it to the Urso, I think that one performs better and is more complex. How do I improve upon it? I kind of would add in, I'm really into sort of radiant wood raw materials at the moment, which can help to sort of soften this. This needs to be softened. I'd love to see some Jarvanol, Timbrol, Bangalore softened into it, patchouli to help to round it at the base. I'm not really detecting an incensey feel to it, but if you're going to go for incense to it, I'd love to see some incense raw materials, putting it some benzoates, some fruit molecules at the base. This could do with some amazing smokiness to it. Some frankincense would have been amazing to sort of help just give that smoky, incensey feel. And kind of that's what it's missing. It's missing some wood raw materials. Muscone to help to smooth it. It just sort of needs to be smooth. It just smells like cashmere. That's kind of all I'm really smelling. It's sort of got that slight incensey quality to it, but I'm having to go quite close to it. For this price, I really sort of expect to be all singing, all dancing, interesting and inspiring, and unfortunately, in my opinion, it's not. So hope you love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for fascinating, interesting content, lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance reviews. I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you soon.